What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Tricky Jim at Full Grip Games. Today I'm going to be showing off my updated Zacian ADP list for the Rebel Clash format. Zacian ADP, still a force to be reckoned with and largely considered to be the best deck in format. My updated list takes full advantage of the Scoop Up Net engine. I really like Scoop Up Net with this deck. Not only does it give you more outs to pivot your Jirachis in and out of the active position, it also allows you to pull off some pretty neat combos, like with Galarian Zigzagoon and the Headbutt Tantrum ability, allowing you to place a damage counter on your opponent's field wherever you want. You can scoop up that Galarian Zigzagoon to reuse the ability multiple times in order to fix your math with Zacian V. Zacian V's Brave Blade does 260 damage after being boosted by Altered Creation GX. Galarian Zigzagoon can help make that 270, 280 damage, so you can take that one-hit KO on even the biggest tag team Pokemon GX. And then, of course, there's the Mind Report Mewtwo as well, with its ability that allows you to put a supporter from your discard pile onto the top of your deck when you play it from your hand to your bench. It's very useful for putting cards like Boss's Orders, Marnie back on top of the deck for a game-winning play. Now you may say, Andrew, works really well with the Primate Wisdom Oranguru. Of course it does, but I don't actually think that you need it in order for that to be successful. You can use Mind Report Mewtwo to put Boss's Orders back on top of the deck, then Acro Bike into it. You can put Boss's Orders back on top of the deck, then Dedenne into it. You can put Boss's Order back on top of the deck, then Stellar Wish into it. So we have a lot of different ways to access that supporter, to put it back on top of the deck, then draw it right away with the Mind Report combos that we have available in the deck. And the reason that we're playing Mind Report Mewtwo over Eldegoss V in this list is because of its synergy with Scoop Up Net. Scoop Up Net also works great with Jirachi and, of course, Galarian Zigzagoon. Now, we do have 2 copies of Energy Switch in the deck. I've really liked the addition of Energy Switch to this deck as a whole. It allows you to pull off turn 1 Altered Creation GXs if you're going second. It also gives you some flexibility if your opponent tries to hammer away one of your energy drops that you put down on the first turn of the game. Still gives you that outs to get a turn 2 Altered Creation GX. Also gives you some flexibility when moving energy around on your Zacian. So I do like it for that. And of course, as you see, no item-based gust anymore. Just Boss's Orders should be enough to get us there most games, since Boss's Orders is guaranteed gust. We don't really need Great Catcher or Custom Catcher anymore in the deck. And then I boosted towards original 8 energy to 9 just to give us a little bit more flexibility with the energy. I've liked having that extra energy in the deck. And other than that, it's very straightforward. We've got Viridian Forest in here instead of Energy Spinner, also instead of the Shrine of Punishment, since we do have the Galarian Zigzagoon to inflict that bonus damage. Now we don't necessarily need Shrine anymore, since Shrine also does not work on Pokemon VMAX, which are becoming more and more popular. I think that Viridian is a nice, not only counter stadium, but also great to fix your energy, to get that water energy for your Altered Creation GX, as well as to get metal energy in the discard pile for Metal Saucer to power up your powerful Zacian Vs. And that is the deck. The concept of Zacian ADP, if you don't already know, is to go in with the quick Arceus Dialga Palkia, use Altered Creation GX, which boosts your attack damage by 30 with all of your Pokemon, and also makes it so that when you take prizes, you take a bonus prize, and then you attack with Zacian V, who's like the best attacker in the game, and Brave Blade for 260 damage, taking bonus prizes when you do. It's one of the most popular decks in the format. If you played on the PTCGO ladder, you no doubt have seen iterations of this deck all over the place. It is a force to be reckoned with in standard format. Check it out in the gameplay and let me know what you think of this updated list in the comments below. Appreciate you, Lil Will. We got 2 drawings to do today. I said I wanted to really focus on, you know, kind of workshopping these decks. So I'm gonna just crank these drawings out real quick. Our drawings go out to Panfish wants a Victini and Kaisel wants a Wooper. All right, chat. Send me your whoops. I need some Wooper inspiration. Now this Wooper is a Cinco de Mayo, is getting a sombrero. Send me your whoops, chat. Let me see some whoops. Whoop. There it is. Yeah. All right, Wooper. Yes, whoops. Now he's got like, no, different one. Playing against Dragapult, chat. All right, we need to win. Cinco de Mayo Wooper. You can wait. Dragapult. All right, let's show this. Show this deck who's boss. Gotta smell, dude. Okay. It's fine. Acro Bike. No way. How many Metal Saucers am I about to lose? I think taking the Marnie is good, so that way I don't lose 2. All right, I'm gonna like be very good about this today, chat. I ain't gonna mess it up at all. It's gonna be insane. Totally just going to do all my scoop up nets correct. Interesting. Easy pick. Broken deck. I feel like I just want the guaranteed switch. Yep. Woo! Yeah, this deck's too good, chat. Deck's too good. Deck's too good. Too hot, chat. Deck's too hot. All right, Whoopers. Now Whooper's got like some little spiky thing coming out of its face, right? All right. Curious. Raise your hand in the chat if you missed me playing ADP and you wish I'd play ADP more. Press 1 in the chat if you missed me playing ADP and wish I played this deck more. Press 2 in the chat if good riddance and you're like, nah. Stick to your regular schedule program here, Mo. All right, Jirachi's going down. I've got Viridian, but no energy. I could just go up and honestly, I just smack with Zacian. Like that's just, well, okay. Now that I'm looking at it, yes, there is that thing there. So I'd rather not. But they don't actually have like a backup attacker or whatnot, or anything like that. So it's not like the end of the world, for sure. Putting Dedenne down is a little bit risky. Let's see, I'm down 1 saucer. Yeah, I can discard that energy. I'm looking for the boss's orders this turn, so we're just going to data change. Yeah, we got boss's orders, switch, Jirachi. Okay. So, I think we boss's orders up this Dragapult and just like knock it out. But I would like to get an energy attachment as well. That's fine. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. Yo, thank you so much, Admiral Dobbs, for that Twitch Prime sub. I keep forgetting to switch the cam. I'm sorry, guys. Appreciate it, Admiral Dobbs. Thank you. I'm just going to Brave Blade that thing. Zacian is just like out of control, right? I mean, this card is just out of control good. It almost doesn't matter what you do, right? That's just like so wild to me. Like this Zacian could take a hit, then I could just like pivot over to a new Zacian, you know, Escape Board, or I could Energy Switch, you know, Metal Saucer. Then I'm just attacking with a new 220 hit point Pokemon that does 230 damage. It's ridiculous. We're going to see if my opponent has anything in their hand this turn. Kind of just like retreat and go into Dedenne. I got another Boss's Orders. Like, I could just bring up that Dedenne and knock it out. But at this point, like, I would much rather just hit into the Dragapult V with the energy on it, because we need to put pressure on their active here. They don't have a backup energy attachment or anything like that. So this is great. Got Energy Switch. It's a little bit risky. No, we'll Energy Switch off the ADP. Yep. Go there. Put the Jirachi down. Switch into the Jirachi. Skateboard. Quick Ball. Yeah. Research. Okay. So we got Stellar Wish. Attach. I would like to attack with the fresh one, I think. Well, it doesn't even matter. I can attack with the damaged one, because then they don't get to, like, math me out. So that also doesn't really matter. I don't want to give them the Viridian. I got another Energy Switch, though, so I could attack with the fresh one. But I think we just attack with the damaged one already, and then it's like, who cares? Because then they knock that one out. But, like, they start to set up like snipe math here, which I don't want. So I don't want them to set up the snipe math, so I'm just going to go in with the fresh one. Yeah. We just smack for another 230 damage. They don't have a backup Dragapult. They don't have any energy on board. Should be good to go. Whoop Dog. All right, Wooper, like I said. Wearing the Cinco de Mayo cap there. Beautiful Whoop. What's Wooper's body look like? Anybody got any info? What's Wooper? What's Wooper's body look like? Has he got arms? Does Wooper even have hands? I don't think Wooper's got hands. I think he's just no arms. Kaisel says no arms. All right, Wooper's got no hands. Look, Mom, no hands. All right, we got our fresh Zacian here. Knock out the Dragapult. And easy. I can Marnie them as well. It's beautiful. But there's no point in Marnieing. I just got win in hand. There's like nothing they can do to stop. They've only got one prize remaining? Ah. Well, there's certainly something they could do to win. They'd have to have an energy. They'd have to have a Boss's Orders. I need to scoop up. I need to scoop up net a bunch of these guys. So we want to scoop up net this guy. That's for sure. All right. Now they're like much less close to, much further away from winning. And then we want to ideally Stellar Wish and scoop up that Jirachi as well. How many scoop up nets am I down? 2? Okay. Cool. We got scoop up now. We can bring up the Jirachi as well. That gives us like a 0% chance of losing this next turn, I think. Yeah. So yeah, we like by scooping up the Jirachi there, we make it so that they don't have a Gust target for their final prize, and we should just be clear. Take our 3 prizes there, and then profit. Yo, boyish good looks. Yeah, we will. Absolutely. All right, Chad, I'm not going to lie. I am just really stoked on winning some games with Zacian ADP, so give me a second here. I have to cleanse the palette. You know what I mean? It's just like, playing decks that don't win as much, man. It feels bad, but just give me a second, Chad. See, Wooper, he's got like a tail. Some nice legs there. And don't worry, chat. We'll be off of the Zacian ADP soon. But, I mean, can't argue with success. It's a beautiful thing. All right, Z Money in the active, and we're going first. Seems good. Zwooper got like a... I'm giving a Wooper like a beaver tail. I don't know if it's got a beaver tail, but this Wooper's got like a beaver tail for sure. And then he's probably got like a nice belly pouch. And there's Wooper. All right, before we get started, Kaisel, here's your Whoop. It's a glorious Cinco de Mayo Wooper there, chat. Look at him go. Man, he's a happy fella. Excellent. Let's get back to our game. Thank you, Kaisel, for that Pokemon commission. Kaisel says they love him. Excellent. Alrighty then. Let's Acro Bike. Dedenne. Yep, it's fine. Yeah, what's wrong with 2 Dedennes? Nothing. It's fine. And then, yeah, we'll just go get myself the Zacian. Or not the Zacian, get myself the Duder here. ADP. Cool. Energy down. Look at just Intrepid Sword. They're probably going to go for like... a Horror House or whatever. If they go for a Horror House, I could just alter Creation for 1. It's like against a Mewtwo Malamar deck. I'm not entirely concerned about taking bonus prizes. So like I'm giving myself the option to alter Creation for 1 here. Because if they Horror House, you know, I'm not doing much. But I could just alter Creation, which could be pretty good. Just Davio. Whoever placed the order, or whoever did the order, I'm sure they checked the order notes, for sure. Just Davio. I don't personally check the order notes because I don't do shipping. But the dudes who do the shipping, very good about that. Cool. All right, now we've got some Saucies. Switch. Looking for... Calyx Swell is everywhere right now, isn't it? It's unfortunate. It's a weird hand. Definitely want a day change out of it. We have to quick ball away the Saucer, unfortunately. There's nothing to do with that. Jirachi, switch and Jirachi. Day change. Cool, we got the water energy. So we just go, if I find a switch, try to bop that. Acro Bike, that's an easy pick. I actually, if I find a switch, I could just go, I could Brave Blade this turn. The energy switches are pretty nuts in here for sure. Yeah, so we go Metal Saucer. Could just go water here. And then what? I'm just researching, looking for a switch. Alter Creation GX. I mean, that just seems really good. Yeah. That's fine. We're just going to go with the Alter Creation GX game plan. And we've got the Escape Board. I could still Brave Blade, which is so nuts. But Scoop Up Net, Viridian. The Scoop Up Net. Zacian down. Cool. I'm just going to Alter Creation. Yeah. ADP, I mean, the deck is so broken, chat. I mean, it's so broken. It just feels like I'm playing, it feels like I'm playing with, you know, with weights on my legs. Every day that I don't play Zacian ADP, it's like I'm playing with like 50-pound weights on both my arms and on both my legs. It's like, you just breeze through decks with this. You absolutely breeze through your opponents. It's like, I'm sitting here like really kind of grinding my gears trying to figure out how to win every game when I'm not playing, you know, this deck. This deck, you just alter creation, zing zing, boom, there, it's done. All right, we got one more drawing to do today. Panfish wants a Victini. Victini is a cool Pokemon. Victini is like a little imp looking thing. Ah, I'm playing an ADP mirror. Fascinating. I'm going second. Yo, Clarissa, absolutely. Just go ahead and DM me. Let's see, I could DM you, right? Yeah, Whisper. Let me see over here. Twitch. Let's see. Me trying to figure out how to whisper somebody. See, it's Clarissa0516. Clarissa, if you can DM me, I'll send you my email address, and you could just email them, and then that way I could give them away. Now they did not get an energy onto their ADP turn 1. Sad. I, on the other hand, have got it like that. So we're having a great start here. We can go Viridian. Get rid of that. Go get ourselves another Zacian. Get rid of that. Get ourselves an ADP. Get rid of that. Go get ourselves a Jirachi. We just research. Now if I find Saucer Energy Switch, we can get the turn 1. It's pretty nuts. We got the Saucer. It's great. Escape. Get the water energy here. Acro Bike. At this point, I'm just digging for Energy Switch. Question is, do I want to put sure. Oh, Marnie on top. Got the Energy Switch. We've got a broken deck right here, Chad. It's a broken deck. Broken deck alert. Yup. ADP, still the most broken deck in format. Ultra Creation GX turn 1. What's up? All right. Insane broken deck. All right, Clarissa. There we go. Cool. There we go. Excellent. I messaged you back there, Clarissa. Thanks again. Appreciate it. Yes. You can see this was our aversion to playing ADP, right? It was the fact that the deck was just too broken. Just kind of, it's just too broken. It's too broken, chat. Too broken. Yeah, turn 1 Altered Creation GX. Like, what the heck? What a turn 1 Alter Creation GX? Who needs a turn 1 Alter Creation GX? That's insane. There's Victini. He's looking like he likes to party. All right, my opponent's got, what, a couple energies on board now? We need a switch. Actually, I could just retreat, but I'd rather not retreat. There's no point in using that Scoop Up Net now. We could just clear the space, though, which is nice. And we're definitely going for a 3-prize turn with Zacian. That would just be exceptional. No switches down yet, so we're just gonna Marnie. Got Scoop Up Net. I believe I have already attached to the Zacian, unfortunately. Ah, yes, name a card, get a card. Broken deck. So we got 1 energy in the discard pile. That's cool. Bonkers deck, chat. Absolutely bonkers deck. What in the world is going on, chats? What's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said, hey. What's going on? Man, broken deck. Absolutely filthy. If there was ever a time to send your NARS, chat, now is that time. We have got the BDIF on our hands. Thank you, Dedenne-GX, for requesting that we play the very clear best deck in format for your birthday. Excellent. So if anybody was wondering what the list is, there we go. This list is some heat. Woo! Woo! Chat. Man, there it is. You know, the BDIF's right there.